Welcome to NextYou. They say, when you stop believing in yourself, the world stops believing in you too. But what happens when you've already lost everything, and there's no one left to tell you you're worth something? This is the story of a boy who forgot who he was, and found his way back through pain. He came from a small town, where dreams were too big for the narrow streets he walked on. His parents had hopes, he had plans. But life doesn't follow our plans. One failure after another, and the world began to whisper, he won't make it. Slowly, he began to believe them. He stopped trying, stopped hoping, and somewhere deep inside, the fire that once burned bright began to fade into quiet ashes. One morning before the sun rose, he packed a small bag and left home without saying goodbye. The city lights looked brighter than hope, but inside, he was empty. He worked small jobs, ate one meal a day, and slept on benches. He told himself every night, maybe tomorrow. But the tomorrows kept passing, and he kept sinking deeper into silence. Then one afternoon, in a quiet park, he met an old painter. The man looked up from his canvas and said, "Why do you look so defeated?" The boy smiled bitterly. "Because I've tried everything," he said. The old man chuckled softly. "No," he replied, "you've only tried everything the world told you to. When will you try believing in yourself?" Those words lingered in his mind long after the old man had gone. That night, for the first time in years, he looked into the mirror and said out loud, "I still have something inside me. I just forgot." He started again, slowly, quietly, but with a spark that refused to die this time. Every failure became a lesson. Every no became a reason to try harder. Days turned into months. His hands grew rough, his eyes tired, but his heart was alive again. He no longer chased success. He built it patiently, one step at a time. The same streets that once broke him became the witness to his rise. People who once doubted him now whispered in awe, "He made it." One morning, as he walked through the city where his story began, the sunlight touched his face. He wasn't the same boy anymore. The pain had carved strength into him. The failures had become his teachers. He didn't need applause, he had peace. The truth is, no one can destroy you except your own doubt. Once you believe again, the universe begins to move with you. Because the greatest power a man can ever hold is the power of self-belief. This is NextYou. Believe again, because your story isn't over yet.